my fellow book addicts, Megan here, and time for another video. So, I've seen a few other booktubers do this kind of video before, and I figured, why not do one as well, because, yeah, I have a lot of unread books on my TBR pile, and it's making me feel pretty guilty. And it doesn't help that, despite the fact that I have so many unread books on my bookshelf, I keep buying more books, or checking different books out at the library and reading those instead, and it's just, this to-be-read pile is not shrinking at all, and it's getting ridiculous, so I'm feeling just the teensiest bit of shame about that. So yeah, time for my TBR Shame video. The first two books are part of a series, and they are Cinder and Scarlet by Marissa Mayer. Next, I have Once a Witch by Carolyn McCulloch. The next three books are also part of a series, and they are part of the same series, and they are Waking the Witch, Spellbound, and 13 by Kelly Armstrong. The next handful of books are also part of a series, and I'm missing one volume. I don't know where it is. It might be upstairs somewhere, but whatever. If we for some reason don't have it anymore, I'll just get it from the library. But those books are Saving the World in Other Extreme Sports, The Final Warning. The next one is Max, and that's the one I don't currently have on me right now. Then there's Fang, Angel, and Nevermore by James Patterson, and these are all books in the Maximum Ride series. Next I have Trial by Fire by Josephine Angelini. The next book might give me a little flack, but it is Looking for Alaska by John Green. Next, I have Confessions of a Teenage Murder Suspect by James Patterson and Maxine Petro. Next, I have Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. Next two books are part of a series, and they are Silo and Storm by DJ McHale. Next, I have Elusive by Emily Lloyd Jones, and all I know about this book is it's about superpowered humans, and it was an impulse buy, because it's like, superpowered humans? Sign me up, I want in on this awesomeness. Next, I have Reboots by Amy Tentera. Alright, next I have Panic by Lauren Oliver. Next, I have Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy. Is The Darkest Minds and Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. Then I have Nobody by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Then I have Unspoken by Sarah Ress Brennan. Next I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before, yes, I said the title right, by Jenny Han. Yeah, next book is Fangirl by Rainbow Roll, or Raul. I still don't know how to pronounce her last name, and I feel horrible for that. Next, I have Sea of Shadows by Kelly Armstrong. Next, I have Teardrop by Lauren Kate. Next two books are a series, or at least part of a series, and I need to really jump on this bandwagon, like, ASAP, because of reasons. And those books are The Fifth Wave and The Infinite Sea by Ricky Anksey. Next, I have Angel Fire by Courtney Ellison Moulton. Alright, my next book is Undone by Brooke Taylor. Next book is Witch Child by Celia Reese. Next, I have The Rules by Stacey Cade. The next book is Storm Siren by Mary Weber. Next book I have is Hungry by H.A. Swain. Next book is, I believe it's Plus One Yes, I'm pretty sure it's +1. And it is by Elizabeth Fama. This next book is one that I'm very looking forward to reading because it's by two of my favorite authors. And it is The Iron Trial by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. Next, I have Illusions of Fate by Kristen White. The Child Thief by Brahm. That's the only name I can find on here, so I'm assuming that's... I don't know if it's a first name or last name or what. Next, I have Expiration Day by William Campbell Powell. Next, I have Half Bad by Sally Green. Scorched by Mari Makusi. And the next is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Next book is Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. The next book and final book in my TBR Shame pile is Anti-Goddess by Kendra Blake. So that's like 50 books or so that are on my TBR pile. Just the ones I own. That's just what I have on my bookshelf. That's not including all the books that I want to read that I do not own. And that's scary that I have so many unread books on my shelf. And that needs to change. That really needs to change. So, that is my TBR Shame pile. And yeah, I'm going to cut myself off here now because I'm just kind of in shock. I knew I had a lot of unread books on my bookshelf, but I've never counted them, and just going through this video has made me realize there are a lot of unread books on my shelf. And just, I'm kind of in shock right now. So, I'm going to stop myself now. So, that is it for this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Keep on reading, my fellow book addicts. Keep on reading.